Greetings everyone, my name is Greg. In this video I am going to be talking about how deism doesn't help theism one bit, but also giving a bit of a hypothetical regarding a God that I can guarantee Christians, Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, and even Muslims won't like. First things first, this idea of deism helping theism is one that I've encountered frequently from different types of Christians, because what they want to try and use is the aspect of a creator, a designer, a maker, that happy shit. What it also termed in science as an argument from ignorance. However, this idea of a creator, a designer, a maker, it's not your God, Christians, Catholics, so forth. The God you assholes are trying to sell and push is a personal God. You believe that your God personally has its nose up your fat ass and personally grants your stupid wishes in the forms of prayers, which is extremely arrogant, or in your terms, prideful, because you're trying to act like a creator, designer, maker, that happy shit, would personally care what you wish, would care what you want, would do your bidding. Who the fuck are you? The thing is, it's not even what Judaism is about. But you people want to try and act like you go by the Ten Commandments when you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be lying and trying to ride the coat heels of deism to try and give so-called evidence for your God, when that evidence amounts to an argument from ignorance. To be, well, if you don't know where life came from, that means God did it. That doesn't mean a damn thing. Saying God did it is akin to saying, I don't know and I don't want to know. It's not looking for an answer, and it's actually closing your eyes to any answer, because you have the only bullshit answer you want. But the hypothetical that I mentioned, think about this, and I would challenge anyone to prove me wrong on this point. Every single one of you perceive reality from yourself as the center. Everything that is going on in reality that you experience, you are at the center of it. It is all happening around you. This is because everything we perceive is coming in from either our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, our senses. But it is even more than that. It is how our physical brain is interpreting that data. The thing is, that makes everything happening with you at center point. And everything else is around you. You're in the center, and everything else is here, going on around you. Same with me. Same with any living thing. Everything is going on from itself as center point. Now, if a God would exist, it wouldn't be something that would be able to be pointed to and be, that's God or that's God, unless it would all be God, which would mean you are, I am, every living thing is, because every living thing would be a piece of. Just like a drop of water from the ocean is not the ocean, but it is a part of the ocean. This type of idea would be one I wouldn't really have a problem with. This idea, to use the term, of a God in the sense of a life force aspect that every single one of us is part of. Because it wouldn't be going around threatening anybody. Because that would be threatening part of itself. It's really stupid to try and act like a God would want to demand that you or anyone think a certain way. Something behind the universe would be caring what an evolved primate thinks? How pompous can you be? The thing is, if such a God would exist, it would be experiencing reality through every living thing. In a sense, imagine that emotional fucking overload. That it would experience the hatred that you Christians have towards homosexuals. It would have experienced how you Christians treated anyone you termed as a witch, burning them alive. That it would have experienced all of that. How do you think it would feel about you? I guarantee it wouldn't be wanting to torture you, because that would be wanting to torture part of itself, which is really fucking stupid. What really gets me with you Christians is you want to try and act like your message is all about love, but yet you're so big on torture. Anyone that is not a mirror of you, a cookie cutter of you, you want them tortured. Just because they didn't think what you said. Or they didn't think like you. They weren't part of your cookie cutter. They looked different. They thought different. They were different. Wah. Wouldn't a God, something behind the universe, be beyond that petty shit of you're different from me, so I hate you? Wouldn't it be looking at it as you're part of me, I love you? Instead of you're different, you're not like me. You Christians have no love in you because your message is all about control and fear and threats. It is ultimately self-defeating. Just a little something to consider. I would love to hear your thoughts. I still would say there is no God. That was just a hypothetical. But that is the life force aspect of a God. I would have no real problem with it. I just see no evidence for it. But feel free. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Later, people.